In a future world, everyone is required to undergo full-body cosmetic surgery when they turn 16. After the procedure, all physical differences between individuals disappear entirely. Everyone gets to become strikingly good-looking. At 15, the first thing I do every single morning when I open my eyes is pull up the system and spend time tweaking my future appearance. While I was carefully studying that future face of mine, my boyfriend Paris texted me, asking to meet up at our usual spot. I climbed right out the window and made my way up to the rooftop, our secret hideout, just for the two of us. With my glasses on, I could see the city in the distance, a place only the beautiful people, those who'd already had their surgeries done, were allowed to enter. Watching the smiles on their faces, it seemed like once you became beautiful, all your worries just disappeared. Thinking about how Paris was going to get his surgery done tomorrow made me incredibly jealous, but he told me that no matter how handsome he became, he'd always come back for me. In his eyes, being with a person you love mattered far more than any change in looks. We pressed our palms together comparing the matching scars that represented our love, and made a solemn promise. Surgery was okay, but those scars, those were absolutely off limits. At the surgery convention, Dr. the inventor of the procedure, addressed everyone about what cosmetic surgery truly meant. It would free you completely from the hatred and discrimination that came with your appearance, allowing you to live a worry-free life from that point on. Amid the applause, those scheduled for surgery the next day stood up one by one and made their way to the operating rooms. The surgery would last a full month. During that time, all I could do was wait, dragging through the days alone with nothing to do. Before the era of cosmetic surgery, humanity's over-reliance on fossil fuels had nearly destroyed the Earth. Every living thing was poisoned, and human survival was hanging by a thread. Fortunately, Dr. White had developed a special plant, the white tiger orchid. Not only could it produce oxygen, it could also power the entire city, pulling humanity back from the very edge of extinction. Every single day, I had to go through countless full-body scans to calibrate my future body shape for the surgery. But strangely enough, ever since Paris entered the operating room, he had completely fallen off the radar. No matter how many texts I sent, there was never any reply. I started to worry that something might have happened to him. The day we'd agreed on finally came. Using my hacker ring to unlock the window, I snuck out of the dormitory and made a beeline straight for the bridge where we were supposed to meet. But underneath the bridge, there was no sign of Paris anywhere. Just then, a masquerade party was in full swing over in the wealthy district. A mask happened to fall right into my hands. I nervously put it on, and something incredible happened. I instantly transformed into a princess decked out in an elegant gown. With this disguise, I was finally able to blend into the party and search for Paris. After asking a friendly stranger for help, I found out where Paris was and immediately headed that way. I finally tracked him down. When I approached him, Paris was warm and receptive. But the moment I took off my mask, his expression clearly shifted. He hadn't expected me to show up here, and he warned me that this was no place for someone like me, and ugly. I looked at his palm. The scar was gone. He had broken our promise. I wanted an explanation, but he had absolutely no intention of giving me one.
I mean, you'll get it when you're pretty.
Just then, the system detected my identity. Guards were immediately dispatched to take me in. Without thinking twice, I grabbed a bungee jacket lying nearby, threw it on, and leaped off the building without a moment's hesitation. Before I hit the ground, the shockwave from the jacket cushioned my fall. I ran as fast as I could toward the common district, hiding under the bridge without making a single sound, and successfully shook off the patrol drones. But I accidentally kicked a rock,